We're here doing a video inspection of the sewer line at 2721 North Whipple. Got a clean out in the basement. We're going in here. We're next to the electric panel, water heater. There's a basement door coming in. We're kind of 2 half levels down, so a kind of split level place. This is the west half of a duplex. I believe the other side's probably 2717 or 2725 or something like that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this information here. And that. We're just 100 to 0. My suspicion is it's all plastic pipe. We're not going to see much. I may have to pull back and reset. There's a 3-inch ABS pipe we're going through. Got some buildup in it. Not a big deal all by its wheel lonesome. There's a corner right there. You can definitely see some buildup. I think our inspector started running a little bit of water. This is all plastic. Again, it looks fine. I don't see any problem with it. Just got a little bit of buildup in there, which is kind of normal. I'm not going to pull back much further than that because it's just going to slosh over. There we go. That's all the way back. So our pipe's good. It's got some. I'm pushing some water through it as we do this. Probably got a big pile of slimy goo in front of us. It might be a little bit flat. That might be why it's holding some water there. Doesn't appear to have had any backups in the lower part of the unit. Yeah, so it is a little bit flat right here. That's why it's got all that buildup. There shouldn't be standing water right there. I think that's the corner on our clean out, which is why it's, yeah. So it's a little tiny bit flat. Being 3-inch ABS, it seems like it's going. Yeah, there shouldn't be any water in there. We are running just a little bit of water somewhere. I don't know where. Our inspector turned on some water, but we shouldn't have that water right there. Not going to change it. It's been that way since they built the place. Just something to be aware of. Yeah, see, we're static right there, and it's. So we're going to call that flat. That's where it ties into a 4-inch. Should be heading, I believe, to the north side of the house. There's the transition outside to PVC. It should be on sewer. I think this is probably our only clean out. There's one right there. There's a clean out right there. I don't know where that is. Probably just outside or something. That is an offset. It's not a bad off. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. It's downhill, so it shouldn't affect functionality. My adapter went through it just fine, which is the size of a 3-inch pipe. There's another possible clean out outside right there. So this is the kind of grade we should be seeing. I gotta drop it right on the lens. Pull back so I can get it to come off. This is the kind of grade we expect to see where the water just flows away from it. So for some reason, even with the downhill offset, this pipe is holding some water inside the house. I don't think it's anything to get super worried about, but this should be common with the east half of the duplex. I hope I said we're on the west half earlier in the recording. There's a clean out right there somewhere outside, probably buried. PVC looks fine as far as I can tell. We've gone around a whole bunch of corners. We should be heading around up towards the south side of the building. There's another probable clean out right there. You can hear the water sloshing as I push in, which means definitely flat inside, holding a little bit of water, but oh, this looks good. A few minor dimples, backfilled it. right in front of us there. I'm hoping that's the city sewer line, because this is getting awful long and hard to push. That might just be our... Oh, there comes a ton of water. That's our stub out on the property, so that should be in this cul-de-sac that we're in somewhere. Now that's water and muck and goose blowing by it, so it's a normal level right there. What's happening is I'm kind of squeegeeing the water down the pipe, so it makes a bit of a wave, but it looks like the water level is where it should be. Just a trickle coming on by. Get the cobwebs. More cobwebs. And if they get on my lens, we won't be able to see much. There's what they look like when they get on my lens. There we go, there's our drop down into the city line. So there we go. Almost 200 feet. It's a good idea to be able to find your outside cleanouts. That is the end of my push rod too. How about that? So we just barely made it. Everything looks functional. Again, it's flat inside the house. That's the worst we saw. Minor offset or reasonable offset heading out, but not bad enough that I would worry about fixing it, because I don't think you'd fix a whole lot by trying to bring that up a little at the edge of the house. So that concludes our video.